two players with incredible all 3 threes. And not only 9 and 30, but look at the depth on these field goal attempts. She's certainly feeling it. Left side.
Loud in here tonight. It's usually loud, but it's really loud tonight.
Clark, the hesitation, draws the foul, lays it in, and one.
Handling a little bit of a bump here and playing through, keeping her focus on the finish.
There are nights when a stadium packed with thousands suddenly feels like a silent cathedral, where every heartbeat, every breath, every step echoes louder than the crowd itself. That's exactly what happened the moment Caitlin Clark caught the ball with seconds draining off the clock.
New York is doing a really good job of getting into the vision of Caitlin Clark early.
Clark steps on the gas.
Give her a straight line to the bucket. And because Indiana's pushing with such great pace,
Clark. Now Clark looking to push, cross-court pass. Pull, back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. And Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block. And then Lexi Hull finds her. Fever back within 4.
Her team had battled through foul trouble, defensive traps, and momentum swings. But now everything depended on a single possession. As she dribbled toward the arc, the once roaring arena slipped into a deep, eerie stillness.
She had a defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. Oop that in. And knocks that one down, and it's a big one. Gets old.
That looked like she was positioning herself for a rebound, but she was right there in front. Clark, deep three. Was by Caitlin Clark. When she gets you going one way, she's going to bring it back the other. She leads the WNBA.
Fans leaned forward, hands frozen mid-clap, knowing exactly who was about to take the final shot. And she knew it too. Caitlin's eyes scanned the defense with razor focus. A defender pressed into her hip. Another waited at the screen, ready to trap.
Clark over Horston, hits a three. No bounds.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see them.
As we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today.
Clark hasn't shot the best in the second half, and this is just a great job. A little hesitation, change of speed.
But pressure never rattled her. It sharpened her. With a swift jab step, she forced a hesitation from the defender, just enough space to shift the balance of the entire play. The sideline shouted commands, but none of it mattered.
So Atlanta getting 3 offensive rebounds right there, but this is classic Caitlin Clark, and Tahina Paopao is going to learn very quickly that you go on.
Angel Gray Tabitha Turner and Autumn Johnson here with you for the final preseason game.
Gets denied by Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Airing to the right side, knows who's there. Drop pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark make as a pro. Big one.
The ball rhythmically tapped the hardwood as she stepped back, creating the tiniest window. In that moment, even the air seemed to freeze. She steadied her breath, lowered her shoulders, and prepared to unleash something the arena wouldn't forget.
This will be their third.
Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why. Done throughout her career at multiple levels. Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession.
They've been trying. Chicago's been trying to find a way to get Rachel Banham going. That's one way.
Count the buckets. Caitlin Clark has
And the W, and this guy is the president of the NBA players.
Then, with a smooth flick of her wrist, Caitlin Clark let it rip. The shot left her fingertips like lightning, quick, clean, and full of confidence. The crowd didn't gasp. They didn't react. They were too locked in.
Here's Clark, 4 seconds left. Clark fires. You bet!
Screen set by Aaliyah Boston. That's a tough shot. Kia Nurse.
Get it to go. All of a sudden, that's 6 of 10. It's not looking so hot anymore. And the baseball pass down court and with passing. Look at this.
This is a pass that not very many players can make from behind the free throw line.
Watching the ball rise in a perfect arc toward destiny. Time didn't slow down. It stopped completely. Her teammates stood frozen, eyes wide. The opposing bench sank in disbelief, knowing they had defended well, but not well enough to smother greatness. That ball wasn't just flying.
Okay with it. Backdoor cutting to Wheeler, but it's turned over. 2-on-1 the other way. Caitlin Clark going right in at Diggins, who attempts to block the shot. One of their 28 all-time home matchups against Indiana. That is their best record against any team, and Caitlin Clark
been looked from three, didn't take it. Only 3 to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in.
Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel to turn her back and show.
It was carrying the weight of the entire game, the expectations of thousands, and the fire of a player refusing to fold. The ball hung in the air for what felt like an eternity before slicing through the net with a clean, violent snap. The stadium erupted, first with shock.
Connecticut, second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in. Back and forth. Gauntlet to begin her career.
No shot is too far away from the rim for Caitlin Clark. Carrington gets caught underneath the screen from Boston.
Maybe even tired to be rattled.
Clark working on Natisha Heidemann, who's just checked in. She's a good defender, too. And Clark, that was not easy. 6-year pro Anna Marquette's mid-second rounder who's really found a spot in the WNBA. It's Clark just weaving her way inside.
Then with thunderous applause. What had been dead quiet a second ago exploded into a tidal wave of noise. Her teammates stormed the court, arms raised, shouting her name. Fans jumped out of their seats, phones in the air.
Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills.
She's a rookie, and she's 22 years old, the same as her jersey, but those heels were right at the logo.
Points. She's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hits.
But then on the offensive end, I mean, that's a great contest by Carrington. She goes over the screen.
Capturing the exact moment the silence broke. Caitlin didn't flinch. She simply turned, cool and composed, as if she'd spent her entire life preparing for that single shot. In many ways, she had, as she jogged back with a calm, almost knowing smile.
Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go, and the foul.
Near the three-point line, and that's way too late with a caliber player like herself.
Clark trying to get around Mabry. Clark to the rim, reverses it home through the contact.
That can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three.
If you love moments like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more epic sports stories.